For 20 years, I thought I had the perfect marriage. From the outside, we were the couple everyone wanted to be. We had a beautiful home, 2 amazing kids, a life built on what I believed was love, trust, and partnership. We met in college, young and full of dreams. He was my rock, my best friend, my everything. I never once questioned his loyalty. I never once thought our life was anything but real. But it was all a lie. A carefully constructed illusion that shattered into a million pieces the day I found out the truth. It started with a strange feeling, a tiny crack in the perfect facade. A late night at the office that didn't quite add up. A business trip that felt off. I brushed it off at first. It was just my anxiety, I told myself. We've been together for 2 decades. Of course, things can get a little routine, but the feeling wouldn't go away. It was a persistent whisper in the back of my mind. A cold knot in my stomach that tightened every time his phone buzzed at an odd hour. Or when he'd become distant and quiet for days. The truth didn't come out in a dramatic confrontation like in the movies. It was much quieter, and far more devastating. I was looking for an old insurance document in his desk drawer when I found it. A second phone. A secret life hidden in plain sight. My hands were shaking so badly I could barely unlock it. But I didn't need a password. It was already open. And there it was. Messages. Photos, years of them. Not just one affair, but a string of them, stretching back through our entire marriage. 20 years of infidelity, 20 years of deceit. The person I saw in those messages was a stranger. He was charming, funny, adventurous, all the things he used to be with me, but now directed at other women. Women who knew him by different stories, different promises. My world just stopped spinning. The air left my lungs. The floor beneath me disappeared. Every memory we had ever made, every anniversary, every I love you, was suddenly tainted. Was any of it real? Did he ever truly love me? Or was I just a convenient part of the perfect life he wanted to project to the world? The pain was indescribable. It was a physical ache, a grief so profound it felt like a part of me had died. The betrayal wasn't just about the physical act. It was the emotional annihilation. The man I had trusted with my entire heart had systematically and intentionally deceived me for 2 decades. The shame and embarrassment were suffocating. How could I have been so blind? How could everyone else see our perfect life while I was living in a fantasy? But slowly, through the wreckage, I began to find something I hadn't realized I'd lost: myself. The journey has been incredibly difficult, filled with therapy, sleepless nights, and days when getting out of bed felt like climbing a mountain. But with every tear, I washed away a piece of the illusion. I started to rediscover the woman I was before I became just a wife. I reconnected with old friends, picked up hobbies I'd long forgotten. And most importantly, I started to rebuild my trust in my own intuition. The journey is far from over, but for the first time in a long time, I'm building a life that is truly my own. One based not on a perfect lie, but on my own messy, beautiful truth. Thank you for listening to my story. If you're going through something similar, know you're not alone. Follow for more on my journey of healing and rediscovery.